Okay,
Nice. Did
so
you make any tokens?
yes, I did. Okay, so last time we met Mother Haggle and we went and saved a cow. You can see today I've made Mother Haggle's board.
I
Here's
see you added rack and vulgar or
Rack,
whatever.
Vulgar, and Highness. Yep, yep,
And Highness.
uh-huh.
It's not
Highness is so
important.
great. Look at her.
I don't
So
know
you've got
anything.
pigs and cows, kid. Clearly cheating.
Oh,
They're not the
um,
same person.
anyways, I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that. So, you guys gather once again at Mother Haggle's board. Deo does not join you. Last you saw, he got himself super shit faced on some new item he got, and he's probably not waking up today. Uh, what are y'all doing? Are y'all here for a job? Are you looking for some cash? What's up?
Fuck
I'm
yeah, we want money.
I'm trying to look after Deo and wake him up.
You're trying to. Okay.
You idiot.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
He's my friend, okay?
Deo does not wake up. He just kind of like groans and then burps really loudly and rolls over. As he does so, the glasses fall from his pouch.
Hey, you should
Should
pick
I
up those.
inspect the glasses?
Hmm?
You already
I
know
would
what they
like to
are.
inspect the
God damn it.
glasses that no.
You
Or are they
recognize them.
You already know what they are.
Can y'all
They're
see
your,
that?
they're your glasses.
no, I can't see anything except the
Y'all
board.
see what?
How about now?
All I see
No.
is the board.
Yeah, Princess.
Okay, hang on.
This is very nice.
How about now?
Oh, there they are.
Glasses of
Yeah.
sexing. Oh, okay.
Hey, I think you should pick up those glasses and borrow them while he's passing.
I think you should keep them.
But you need them.
I'd like to
No.
pick them up.
Okay.
Since no one else wants them, I'm just gonna take them and put them in my bag.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
So they should now show up in the specialty items on your journal.
Can I add it to my bag?
Yeah. I mean, I've also so I've created a specialty items area in the journal, and if you have an item I give out, I actually will put it in there for just you.
Okay. Oh, so only if I can see that.
Correct.
Oh, that's cool.
Do we know what has happened to Deo? Or have we just discovered
I mean,
him?
it looks like
Yes.
he's just super shit faced. I mean,
Drunk as fuck.
you can
Do you
presume.
know what alcohol is?
I don't know. Do
think
you?
it is. I'm gonna decide no, and I'm super worried for him.
Okay, so Mother Haggle walks out, and as she does, the people standing around her board betting kind of like make room because they're legitimately terrified of her. Um, and she was like, "Oh, hello again."
Hi.
How are you, Cass?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
Oh, you know,
Muggle!
it's Haggle.
Mother Muggle! Please help! Deo has passed out.
Oh, he's fine, dear. He's just sleeping off a drink.
I insist for a magical remedy for him.
Uh, well, dear, tell you what. And she walks over to him and wiggles her hand over him, muttering strange words. And then she says, "All right, dear, he'll be fine in 12 to 18 hours."
Thank you, Mother Muggle. How can I return this favour?
You can go and get my cow.
It will be done.
You see, another one escaped.
Is that right? Who could have done such a thing?
You know, well, I'm not really sure how it keeps getting out, but I want it back. I think the bullywugs over in the dead marshes do have a reputation for pilfering my livestock. You could try over there.
I understand. And what of the skeleton and
Oh, you should take them,
well,
dear. I'll offer 400 gold to anyone who helps.
Oh,
400? I will accept this quest.
Of course, you better
I'm
bring
afraid
him back
they
in
are.
one piece, okay?
I will.
yeah, we got this.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
he's off in the dead marshes, which are, right off of the Death Mist Swamp, so you guys be careful, okay?
We'll
Okay, so just for context, um, the Death Mist Swamp, so you know what you're dealing with.
Damn, we're like heading into there.
This large sunken area of the continent makes the world almost donut-shaped, as it is uninhabitable. It encompasses the large central area of Parandim. Few dare to venture into its shrouded waters, and even fewer ever return. It is the center of many superstitions and myths, and it is believed that if somebody ventures too close, the mists of the swamp curse them, dooming them to an excruciating death. Now, the dead marshes are on the fringe of this. They're not quite in the Death Mist
I
Swamp,
see,
but by their sheer proximity, they are kind of avoided.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's head out.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
So
Okay.
enthusiastic.
Okie dokie. So you make your way along the path. It's not a big deal until you come to. Let's find your characters. Here. You're on a path.
To the black screen.
I'm getting here.
Oh.
Okay, so there you are. You are on a riverside path. The water nearby rushes extremely fast, and it looks like it bubbles and seethes. Where you would normally go across the bridge, you see that it is down. What do you do?
I'd like to inspect this trunk that seems to be
Great, give me an
laying
investigation.
across the water.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I would like to stare at you.
Very nice. Okay,
Did not
so
load.
yeah, you got a 20. So this tree has been haphazardly dropped across the seething, bubbling water to potentially cross. But as you're looking at it, you can see that the end further away from you is very precariously balanced, and if you were to attempt to climb across this, it would likely fall.
So that the cow was probably not crossed that way.
Uh,
Is this a
I
shallow
think we should
area?
jump on these rocks. We should
Uh,
jump across these rocks.
okay, is that what you want to do?
Do we know how deep the
Yeah,
water
there's like a
is?
rock right here.
Y'all can investigate. You know what? You can. It looks maybe 20 feet deep. It's a deep, thin, very quickly moving water. Like when I say bubbling, I mean like it sounds like acid bubbling.
Can I
Okay,
jump between these rocks?
Sure. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, it's only like 5 feet, it says.
Okay. So I would like you to give me an acrobatics check.
pretty good.
Pretty good, but not high enough.
Good enough.
Uh,
Okay.
when you land, so you make the first jump. Yay! No big deal. When you make the second jump, though, you start to lose your footing. So please give me a dexterity saving throw. DC is 15. And you you like teeter and you're about to fall in the water, but then you regain your balance and you make it safely across.
Yay.
Can I investigate this broken bridge?
Absolutely.
Alright. Can I just ask, what does insight do? Is there a difference?
Insight is like when you're conversing with someone and you are like wondering if they're lying to you or you're trying to learn something more about like their personality or their behavior.
All right. Ugh, that isn't great.
The bridge is broken.
Guys, the bridge
His
is broken.
investigation.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one more.
Okay.
You see that it looks like it was deliberately broken, like it was damaged. There's scorch marks.
Sabotage.
So you believe that it was broken after someone went across it.
Okay, and I tell
Oh.
Casket this.
Yeah.
So someone
Skeleton.
sabotaged the
The
bridge.
bridge has clearly been broken. You must follow.
Okay, let's hop across the rocks like our elf friend.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Real quick, you need to tell me which spells you have prepared.
She's got none.
No, okay, so as a cleric, you have all of the spells available to you. Specific ones for your domain, which are Burning Hands and Fairy Fire, you always have. After that, every day you get to prepare a certain number, which is, I believe, your wisdom plus your cleric level. So your wisdom is +3 and your cleric level is 2. So you get to choose 5 of those spells to have prepared.
Okay, I'm assuming they're explained somewhere that I'm probably not gonna have time to look up right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
see.
you see. Yeah. They're pretty self-explanatory, though. You know,
Alright. Yeah, I'll
Bane,
just pick
Bane's a debuff, Bless is a buff. Command lets you try and command a creature to do something. Yeah, I mean, so most of it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sorry, I should have made you do this earlier, but
Can you explain my abilities as well?
yes, I
Before we go
said I
into,
would
like,
do
combat?
that. Yeah. Okay. Zerg. Okay. So for you, honey, can you make that stop? You gain. I'm sorry, the kid's got a xylophone. He's banging on the table. Okay. Okay, so you gained something called Cunning Action. Cunning Action is a very pivotal rogue ability, and it has to do with bonus actions, right? So if you'll remember, in combat, there are a few things you can do every turn. You have an action, a bonus action, a free action, and movement. Okay, so action is like an attack or a spell, any ability that says it takes an action. Same thing for a bonus action. It's much more restricted than an action is. As a house rule, I will allow y'all to consume potions as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then a free action is like talking or, snatching up a sword as you run past. Little interactions that don't take a lot of time or energy or concentration. And then movement is how far you can move. And you can move that total at any point in your turn,
Yeah.
even do a thing, move. I mean, it doesn't have to be all at once. Okay? So you have learned Cunning Action, which allows you to use your bonus action to do very specific things. If you read what it says, it basically allows you to use your bonus action. I totally thought I filled that in. I am so sorry. Okay, so it allows you to
disengage or...
Yeah, it allows you to use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide. So hiding is when you literally find a place to hide, you roll a stealth to see how well you're hidden. So instead of that taking an action, it's now your bonus action. So you can attack and still hide in the same turn.
Cool.
A dash is basically another round of movement. So you can use your bonus action to do another, 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
And then the third one, disengage, that is an act you take to safely step away from a combatant that you are in the area of effect around. So you can step away without provoking an opportunity attack.
So the one thing I don't know is, say it's like the second turn of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Can I attack them, use that, and then use my movement?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You can only use 30 feet of movement because you use your bonus action to disengage.
To get away.
If you don't
Right.
disengage, you could use your movement to get 60 feet away instead of 30 because you'd use a dash.
But they can attack me.
Yes, they could. That doesn't mean they will.
Okay.
So the other thing is that there's a thing called a reaction, and you get that once per round of combat, which means from the beginning of your turn until the beginning of your next turn. And that's what you use to get an opportunity attack. There are some spells you can cast as reactions. I think the fighter gets some moves that he can do, like parrying and riposting. Now, you only get one reaction per round, and this goes for most NPCs as well. So if one of them uses an opportunity attack on someone, if the next person moves away, they've probably already spent their only reaction, and they can no longer hit someone.
Right, okay.
Okay, everybody follow all that?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Sorry, I was picking my spells. I just assumed you were talking to Mess, so I didn't hear a word you said.
That's okay. It was an overview of the
That's
combat,
fine.
but generally, it was more in the context of his bonus actions. Have you picked your 5 spells, Cass?
Yeah, I just checked the little circle next to them.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then I want to also remind you that you have your cantrips, which you can use at will, endlessly.
Okay.
This
Is that for us
might
as well, or just her?
this might be helpful for you.
What, the mending?
You tell me.
Or just the cantrips overall?
Well, cantrips overall, but I have presented you with a broken bridge.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm just not reading it, so I see.
Would you like to share with the class? You can, I think you can click the little speech bubble, or you can read it.
The little speech bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right.
What is that for?
Oh, that's pretty useful.
Mm-hmm.
But can that repair the bridge? I mean, it's more than 1 foot.
1 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Repair any armor or weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have your
So
leg
that's very
cut off.
useful.
And
Yeah,
it's-
or maybe even a bone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, hi, I have one more thing to explain to you about spellcasting. Spells have components. Did I talk to you about this already?
I don't think so.
Okay, so spells have components. You see this one has V, S, and M.
Uh-huh.
V means it has a vocal component, so your character has to be able to talk to cast this spell.
Okay.
S is somatic, which means like a gesture or emotion, so you have to have your hands free, at least one hand free. And M is material, which generally speaking, you can ignore.
Okay.
Basically,
Sounds good to me.
just means you generally can't sneaky cast. Oh my god, my child.
Just a question. Is your kid always like this on a Saturday morning?
Pretty much. He's standing right next to me smiling.
24/7 screaming?
He's really pleased. He's
Okay.
pretty happy with himself right now.
Nice.
Okay, so you can, yeah, okay. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure you knew everything you guys had available to you. And like, Cass especially, you have these spells available to you, and they're not always just for combat. So you should consider,
I gotcha.
what's more utility and what isn't.
Right.
Okay,
Well, yeah. I think at this point I still want to jump across the rock.
give me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
You are gonna need a dex save. This time the DC is 20.
you're fine.
So you leap across the first rock and immediately splash into the water. It's moving very quickly, and you are yanked straight into this uh, log. You are going to take some damage from this one.
No.
Okay, so you're taking 2 damage from the water, from it seething against your bones, and 4 damage from your impact with the log. It just really cuts you across the gut. What do y'all do?
Nothing.
I mean, I could walk over and throw a piece of rope to the skeleton that's trapped in the water.
Great.
And yeah, try and pull you in.
I would also like to try and cross the water by holding onto the log and sort of, walking along the log.
Are you walking on top of the log?
No, beside it, like grabbing onto it. And,
In the water?
yes.
Hanging in the water. Literally, that's how high it is
oh,
right now.
Okay, so you take
As she dies.
one step into the water and it seethes and bubbles against your flesh. And you are going to take 1 damage from that.
Damn. Just from touching the water. What is this made of?
I mean, okay, look, you have a poison resistance, so you only took half
Literally
damage.
says
Okay. So the water is poisonous. I see.
Yeah, it bubbles and seethes. I don't know how much more deadly I can make that sound. Okay, so
It does,
Zerg,
yeah.
Zerg, if you are throwing a rope, let's have you do I guess a dexterity check, because it's a throw.
Sure. That one.
Okay, good enough. Cass, that rope lands right in front of you.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab a hold of it.
Okay, so are you guys both trying to pull you up then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to need a strength check from Zerg, and I'm going to need a constitution check from Cass while you endure the poison.
Constitution over on the side. Like
Um,
far left,
Actually, do a
or the
constitution,
saving throw?
Left.
do a saving throw. Okay, so the poison is really bothering you. But you only take 1 more damage as he pulls you across. Honey?
Thanks, Zerg.
You're welcome.
I got your back, man.
So, Sithari,
Yeah.
you
I'll
have,
just watch him die.
you have determined that the water is poisonous. What are you gonna do?
I would like to slither around and take a nap.
Um,
We will leave you.
Surely there's something else on this side. I really do
Okay.
not want to cross.
Just
take a
jump
look
across.
around and give me a perception check.
Finds an entire bridge hiding in a bush.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So you see, actually, as you really look around, you see a lot of things. You see some strange frog-like footprints here and here. You see some strings of rope tied around this broken stump. And you also see lightly buried under some leaves over here a very large board of wood that you can use to safely repair your bridge.
Wow.
I see.
Can he even carry that?
Or I would prefer not to repair the bridge and instead make myself a raft.
Okay.
You're fucking spastic.
I mean, look, you could put the wood on the bridge, go across, and then knock it off.
And then make the raft.
Yes, but making, like, how big is the bridge and how big is the piece of wood?
It is
You said it's enough to
exactly
get across.
it is exactly large enough to cross the river on the bridge.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay, give me a survival check. This has a very low DC.
Okay, a survival.
Critical fail. You can do it.
Yeah, no problem. You were able to slide that on across, slither across like a mother freaking royalty, and the wood plank is left behind you sitting on the bridge. What do you do?
I would like to lift it and carry it and hide it in some bushes.
Okay. It is that big. Where are you hiding it?
I would like to turn it to the side and hide it where I'm standing here.
How is that
Yes.
at all gonna hide it?
Like that?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to need, I guess, a sleight of
Am I just gonna
hand
like squish the grass?
or give me a nature check. Yeah, let's do nature. Okay, you cover it with some leaves and like squish it into the grass, and you think it's hidden.
Yep, I'm very impressed by this, and I would like to bring this to the attention of the others. That what I've
Do it.
Skeleton and Elf, look, I've hidden the bridge so that we may cross on our way back.
Good job.
I sense sarcasm.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was sincere. Good. I'm a skeleton. I have no emotion. I genuinely meant.
Fine,
Oh,
then.
that's amazing. Cass is your Spock.
Apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we just passing through, or is there anything worth looking
On this side, with that perception check you got earlier, I will tell you that there are more frog prints, but they don't actually follow the path. They go off to the side.
Can I try to pick up their scent?
Can you sense with your smell? Let's see, what do you have?
We'll have thermal scent.
Okay, so thermal sense is a heat signature thing, and they are not
Yeah.
within that kind of feet of you, so that's not going to help there. Dark vision, not terribly helpful. Give me a perception check.
Alright. Oh,
Yeah, okay. Well, you can tell them there are tracks there.
what was that you cut off at the end?
I said you've learned nothing new.
Ah, okay. Great. Fantastic. Can I point out the footprints to the others?
Go for it.
Elf, skeleton. There is footprints this way for some creature.
Oh. We should follow them.
That is.
Maybe
that's
that's who took the cow.
I wish.
Yeah, fucking cow thieves.
Great.
Can I investigate the footprint?
Sure. You can investigate them to try and learn more. It will require a group survival check to successfully track these, by the way.
Okay. So,
But right now, Cass wants to investigate them. Okay, so for an 11, they are frog-shaped, like big, long, tendril toes with webbing between them. And you do catch a few hoof-like shapes, so you can be reasonably sure the cow has gone this direction.
Hey guys, there's some cow footprints here too. I'm pretty sure this is the way the cow.
Okay. I'd like to just quickly persuade Sathari that he doesn't need Deo and to stop being a little bitch.
So when you are going to talk and interact with each other, you don't need to say, I'm going to tell them this, unless
okay,
you're just not repeating something. You don't have to say, I'm
Okay,
going to persuade.
okay.
Just do it, and if I feel like it's worth a roll, I will ask for one.
Okay. Hey Sathari, you don't need to keep worrying where Deo is. He's fine. Just forget about him. We don't need him here today anyway.
You don't understand. He is the only one in
I
this
do.
party worth anything.
No, I'm worth way more than him. Trust me. I can assure you, I have lots of hidden talents.
I can assure you are nothing but a filthy ape.
Well, it's not a really nice thing to say. I might have to kill you later. Huh?
Um,
Huh?
that wasn't good enough to
Deo.
justify a roll.
Deo. Zerg, what languages do you speak that maybe our snake friend does not speak?
I speak Common and Elvish and Undercommon.
Oh, I don't think I can.
He
talk to you.
also
I don't know.
speaks
I can only
thieves'
see that I
cant.
speak Draconic. I don't know where the rest.
Draconic in common, I think you can speak.
All right, well, never mind. I can't talk to you.
But
But I give you a look, like, hey.
Say that out loud.
You know, no, I'm just
Sorry,
giving
I
him
can't
the
talk
look.
to you.
I'm
You're a
just giving him a look.
skeleton.
I'm
What
just
look?
giving him a look like, hey, we might have to take this guy out later, maybe. We'll see.
But you're a skeleton. You're emotionless. You don't have
Okay,
a look.
Sathari,
Just-
give me a perception. No, give me an insight check at disadvantage. Or no, Zerg. Whoever's Zerg, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving Zerg the look, like,
Yeah, Zerg.
we
Give
might
me
need
give
to-
me insight at disadvantage.
Okay, one sec.
You are convinced, absolutely convinced, that Cass wants to murder you in your sleep.
Oh, no.
He had a critical failure. He has misinterpreted what you're saying.
Can I also see what Cass is doing? Because
Cass, give me a sleight of hand. Let's see how sneaky you were. No, your passive perception is not going to beat that. You did not notice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to need a group survival check to pass tracking. So I need one from each of you, and we will take the average.
I'm letting down the team sweets.
On key junction.
I should write down what languages you both talk, so I know who I can talk to at one time.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a 16, which is just barely gonna cut it. You guys are able to track the hoofs and the frog prints. I do not have a scene for the next one, so I'm just dropping y'all back on the map for now. Okay, so you make your way into the swampy area as you go off track, and you see that it's getting much more difficult to traverse. From here on out, everything will be difficult terrain, which means that it takes double the movement, right? So if you want to go 30 feet, you have to spend 60 feet to do it. It's getting swampier and swampier. There's more and more water and bogs, and it's starting to kind of smell. The water isn't moving like it was before at the river. Everything's kind of green and brown, and there's a deep, heavy fog laying over the area. Eventually, you come across a small hamlet right there. It's got a few like mud huts, some sheds, if you will, and as you how do you approach as you see these up ahead?
Like, I would like to
Um,
crouch in the vegetation.
So are you? I guess what? Okay, so you crouch it. Give me a stealth.
Alright.
You are really freaking hidden. Give me a perception check too, sweets. To your left, you see another snake.
I would like to speak with it.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, I can.
hmm
Hello, little one. What are you doing here?
And it kind of looks at you and it sways back and forth. And, it doesn't understand full-blown language. It understands that you're being friendly to it, and it kind of greets you as well. And it communicates the idea of food to you.
Food. Do I know if it's food as in it wants to eat, or is it telling me there is food?
Uh, I think it's telling you it is looking for food, since
Oh,
you asked
okay.
what it was doing.
Shit. Have I got anything?
You should have some rations, I think.
Yeah. Would it like rations? Well, I guess I'm just going to offer it. I would like to offer it some rations. Here
It
you are, little one.
it smells the food and then opens its mouth and consumes a ration whole. You need to adjust your rations to be
Okay.
9 instead of 10.
Yeah.
why
Uh,
does it get 10 and I only have 5? What is this?
It has to do with what pack you got in your starting equipment. You got other things, like I think you actually started with more gold.
Ah,
Okay, so the snake slithers happily, and it kind of like winds around your snake arm and drapes itself over your shoulders.
How large is it?
I would say it's like a 5 foot long, maybe a good 2 or 3 inch circumference. I mean, it's a sizable snake, but it's not like gigantic.
Yeah, okay. I would like to project calmness to it and try to see if it knows anything.
What are you asking it? You got to think in simple. Like if you were talking to a 2-year-old who only knew a few words. In fact, I'm going to. Okay, I will give him a voice. Okay.
normally. Didn't get that one.
No,
What?
he said act normally. He was.
Oh, I get it. Ha ha ha. Good one.
Okay, so you need to be more specific. It doesn't understand what you're asking.
Okay. What have you seen? What kind of prey lives here?
Oh,
Talk slowly.
it hisses and slithers at you and conveys the thought of giant frogs.
Have you tried to eat one?
It's sad because it has been unsuccessful, except when it found a dead one.
I would like to project the image of a dead frog to its mind and say, we will feast.
It is very happy. It slithers and hisses and like wraps itself on your shoulders. It's sticking around for a while.
Yes, I would like to take it with me as well.
Give me an animal handling.
Ooh, okay. Oh, give me a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it slithers and it's pleased. It looks really comfortable as it drapes itself around you.
And so I guess Cass and Zerg just looking at us.
No, you stealth super hard.
Yeah.
You fucking disappeared.
Okay. So
Uh,
yes, and then I guess can I scout out my surroundings now that I've found the snake, or have I already
Yeah.
done that?
No, I mean you can. What are Cass and Zerg doing?
Yeah.
Are you going
So
to approach openly, or are you going to be sneaky, scout ahead?
I'd like to like scout ahead. I don't know, perception, I guess. Just try and see what's happening.
So to scout
there.
ahead, you will need to stealth to remain undetected, and then I will need you to give me a perception check. Okay, good. Not good. As you get closer, you see that there are lots of sheds and big frog people. And you're pretty sure that they can start fires because there's like a fire in the middle.
Okay.
And I guess you can return to Cass, or you can approach, or...
I mean, I noticed that Sathari's gone, and then I noticed that I'm just here with Cass, and she's dodgy because she wants to kill me, so I'm just gonna stay hidden.
Okay, Cass, your companion's disappeared. What do you do?
Oh, I'm just gonna go walking into the tent.
Okay.
Just strolling right in like not like I own the place, but just like, hey,
Like, you're supposed to be there, right?
yeah, like no big deal. I'm
I'm
just
sure they
walking.
will accept a skeleton monster just wandering in from the
Yeah,
swamps.
it'll be fine.
Okay, so when you enter, the creatures around you, they do notice you, and they are surprised. You hear a bunch of scattered ribbits. Like, ribbit, ribbit, and then another one, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. It's back at it. A few of them pick up some roughly hewn handmade spheres, and one of them approaches you carefully, and it kind of looks at you and jabs the spear once, and says, "Ribbit."
Hey, do you speak my language?
Ribbit, ribbit.
So I'm just gonna kind of like put my hands up, like, hey, you know, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm peaceful.
I would
I'll
like
put
to.
up the peace sign. I'll put up the peace sign, like, hey,
I
peace.
would like to slowly slither out from the grass while the frog is distracted.
So
What was that wisdom for?
that was the frog seeing if it could insight into what Cass is doing.
Okay.
Um,
Got it.
It seems to believe that you don't mean any harm, and it lowers the spear a little bit, but it's still watching you very closely. Oh, here's what they look like. I'm putting it in the Discord. Sorry.
Okay.
Here's your
So what-
bullywug.
Oh, okay. May I slither out while she's distracted, the frog?
Sure. What are you doing?
Once I see that the skeleton has engaged with the frog, I decide this is the perfect moment to reveal myself. So I slowly slither out and try to get as close as I can without the frog noticing.
Okay. Give me another stealth.
Alright.
Okay, so you are able to stay concealed. Now, as you approach, you see that this is a small circle of huts. There's about 5 of them. Little round things. There's a fire in the middle. You can see to the side there is some hanging dried meats. In the middle, there's a campfire with a roasting creature over it that appears to be some kind of gigantic insect. Um, there is no sign of the cow. There are bullywugs all around. Most of them are not armed. They're clad in, loincloths and rough garments and ribbiting happily to each other. None of them. Check your Discord. Do you see the picture I posted?
What of the frog? What's that got to do with some bullywog thing?
That's what the bullywug is, a frogman. It's this. Okay.
I see.
So as you look around, there are, let's say, 4 bullywugs that you can see. And in one of the sheds, you can hear some tonal vocalizations. Can you give me a religion check, please?
Sure.
Has he had anything to drink today? Has he had anything to drink?
Good rolls.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so you don't know what they're saying, but you recognize the tonal incantations as some sort of worship. You think back to your training and you recall some discussion in your classes about heretics of various different faiths, that you recall there was a supposedly long dead mythical cult that worshipped Ramenos, which was another god.
Okay. Do I know much about another god or?
Okay, so Ramenos is a deity of decay and intoxication. He is chaotic evil. He slumbers most of the time because he's barely able to sustain his own fate.
Yeah.
And he takes the form of an enormous bloated frog. That's about all you know about it.
Okay.
Okay, here's one. He shares his realm on his layer of the abyss with the Yuan-Ti god Sotek. So he shares his realm with Sotek.
Do I know this?
Yeah, that was what your religion check reminded you of.
Okay.
So you don't speak their language, but you're pretty sure you know what faith they are and that they worship a god that is living on the same plane as yours.
I am utterly incensed.
Okay.
I am furious. And I would like to quickly go and slide into that hut. Immediately going to it.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a second. Zerg, what are you doing?
So I'm still out here, just stealthed, and I know that like Sathari isn't stealthed anymore, right?
No, he's super stealthy. You still don't know where he is.
Oh, right. I don't know where he is. Okay.
You see Cass attempting to communicate with the frog, who does appear to be getting less hostile to her advances.
Shoot an arrow at the frog.
There are
So
5 visible frogs.
Okay. I'd like to use my my cantrip, my message cantrip, and point at the frog that Cass is talking to.
Okay.
And say, hey, this you can't see me. I'm around though, and this monster you're talking to right now, she's been sending me death threats. I wouldn't trust her if I were you. If you want to, then that's on your own grave, I guess. I'm just telling you what I think. And yeah.
Oh man, you should have pretended to be their god.
Okay, so what language are you using?
I assume everyone knows common, right?
Well, these guys are savages and didn't understand when
No,
High was
maybe.
taught common.
Right, yeah. I mean, I
Correct.
suppose I might as well try talking in, if they don't know common, I'll just try talking in Elvish. Or undercommon.
Okay, so the bullywug talking, or ribbiting at Cass, kind of jerks back, and it looks around it suspiciously. It is confused and it starts searching for the source of the sounds in its mind. It doesn't reply, but you aren't sure if it's because it can't, or it just doesn't understand, or you're not clear. It just doesn't respond.
Wouldn't the frog suspect the skeleton?
Well, he hears what they like, so
Okay.
it doesn't sound the
Ah,
same.
okay.
Okay, so it is looking around.
Yeah. Oof, a lot of
18. 18. So it's. What was your stealth, sir? Also 18. So
Surely,
No, it's.
surely,
Your stealth was an 18, so that's the minimum threshold, so it does pass. Um, it looks around and it peers to the left and to the right, and after a moment, it's able to pick you out, and it points at you, and it says, "You can understand it in Undercommon. It's broken. You can barely make it out. Like maybe he knows a few words, like someone who's taken like first year of Spanish. Just barely knows anything." And it says, "Who are you?"
okay. So I can just message back.
No,
Maybe like,
it
yeah.
it
Oh,
says out loud when it sees you.
oh, out loud. Okay. Uh,
The other frogs approach. Now 4 of them are looking at you.
I'm just gonna stealth away. I can do that, right?
How are you going to hide from the 4 that are actively looking at you?
I'm gonna jump back into the thick bush.
They would surely chase though.
Uh,
But this
okay,
is
no,
perfect.
I'll I'll just message him back and say in undercommon. I'll say, hey, I'm hiding from the
Can't you only
skeleton
message
monster who's
once?
trying to. It's a cantrip, can't I do it however many
Ah,
times
Yep.
I want?
okay.
hmm So you're
So
trying to.
I just message me like, yeah, uh,
Okay,
I'm
so
hiding from. Okay,
so
wait,
the
hey, what?
bullywug looks at where you went. It give me a stealth roll.
Stealth.
It was staring at you when you went away, so it's got to be a high check. No,
Yeah.
no, it sees where you went. But then it looks to Cass, and it raises its spear a little bit, and it goes ribbit. What do you do, Cass?
I would like to
Scream at
smile
it.
at it. No, I'm gonna smile and just kind of wave and
Give me a
be like, hey.
persuasion at disadvantage.
Hope it puts its spear through your ribs.
Fuck you.
uh, it is not convinced. It keeps the spear pointed at you. Another one pulls out its own spear and points it at you, but no one's attacked you yet. Sathari, you step into the hut and you see 4 more bullywugs. These ones are wearing rough robes, and they are laying crouched on the floor uh, as if they were actual frogs and not just frogmen. In front of them is a larger frog. He's very slim. He's pointier. He's a big, long beard. And he carries a staff and appears to be leading their worship.
Okay. Do they see me?
Uh, The one in the back sees you, the big guy. Did y'all see that when I hit?
Okay. Yep. I said it.
The
Colin.
Yeah.
the little blue one sees you. The other worshippers continue their incantations.
Okay. And is he doing anything about it, or?
He continues to watch you, but he's continuing to lead prayer.
Okay. I would like to. Think. I would like to. I guess I would like to sprint for him.
Okay, and then what?
What?
Sprint. I would like to dash to him.
Okay.
Run for him. Run at him.
Sprint with your tail?
Yeah.
Is it
Snakes can move super fast.
is it your intention to harm him?
Yes. I would like to grapple him.
Okay, so he watches as you approach, and as you are moving, he waves his hand, and 4 bright torch-sized lights appear right in front of your face. Um, they are very, very bright and catch you off guard. Give me a dex save.
Okay. Where am I? Okay. How do I do saves?
So where it says saving throws, to the underneath your proficiency bonus.
Right. Come on, good, please.
You are able to dodge around the lights and approach him. As you get close, it speaks out in your. What languages are you in?
Ooh, I've got Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Aren't you fancy?
Yeah.
It speaks to you in the deep speech you heard from your elders growing up. So it's catching. It would probably catch you off guard. This speech you haven't heard anywhere outside of the forest, jungle. But it speaks to you as you approach, and it says, "Peace, brother."
Anything else, or?
He raises a hand to tell you to stop. Are you gonna still attack him?
There can be no peace between us. Filthy amphibian. And I would like to grab him with my tail and sort of wrap him around my tail so that I'm choking him.
The other 4 worshippers rise, and they lay hands on you to rip you off of him. I'm going to need a strength check at disadvantage. Okay, give me a strength check first to see if you're able to grapple him. He will contest it with his own strength.
So a saving throw or just a normal?
No, so the first action you did was grab him. So let's see if you're able to grab him.
Oh, fuck.
He handily pushes you aside. Now I need let's say a dex saving throw as the 4 worshippers descend on you to grab you and grapple you in place.
Oh!
And they easily restrain you. Easily.
Can I use my menacing glare? My intimidation? Intimidate them?
Yeah, give me an intimidation.
Okay.
At disadvantage because they're zealots.
Oh. But I got a racial.
Yeah, just give me your.
Okay.
Oh, see, it wouldn't have passed anyway.
Rip.
They handily restrain you. One of them rips away your pack so you don't have your items anymore. And
What about my beautiful snake?
the snake, the snake stands on its end a little bit, and it leaps forward and bites one of the frogs, who immediately rips it off and throws it to the ground.
Get fucked.
May I scream?
Yeah. So, Cass, there are two bullywugs pointing spears at you. And then you hear a scream in the tent that sounds oddly serpentine.
I would like to point at that tent and say, hey, you guys should go over there. Something's going on. Go check it out.
One of them continues to stand by you with its spear, but two of the five outside, go into the shed. Or they go to the shed and they open it, and then the shed, the worshippers come out dragging Sithari, and the small, wiry blue frog man with the big beard.
At this point, I would like to put both my hands on my hips, look down, and just shake my head. Like, oh my god.
Can I yell at her in, okay, so you stupid skeleton, save me, get these heretics off me. I say that in Draconic.
The frog wizard, whatever, priest, looks at Cass and says, I take it this is yours, gesturing to Sithari.
Yeah, he's with me.
What brings you into our home? Many do not come, and very few ever make it out.
That's a threat. That is a threat, skeleton. Save me. Save us all.
Calm down. We will get out of this without fighting anybody.
They hurt my
Just
snake.
chill. He's still fine. He's alive. Don't worry.
You actually don't know about the snake, so you're probably like,
well, yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about this.
Can I talk to my snake?
the snake is in the shed still.
I hope he's alive. I'm going to kill them all if he's not.
What brings you to our home?
We're looking for a cow, and we saw some tracks on the ground that maybe the cow might be this direction. Maybe you saw him, or have some information about this cow.
Oh, yes. You're talking about the offering to Ramanos.
Oh my god.
Oh, does that mean that you killed the cow?
What? No. The ritual must be done at sundown.
Oh, so the cow is still alive.
Why?
I'd just like to see it, you know,
You cannot have it.
can I just go pet it? You know, like we were friends, so maybe give me a chance to say goodbye.
You would send your snake warrior into my home and try and get us in our worship, and now you want me to be friends?
Oh, well, I didn't send him in there. He kind of went in on his own.
She
I'm
did.
just
She
chill.
sent me there. She
You
sent me there
need
to
to
cleanse
shut
you
up.
all.
It turns to Sithari and says in deep speech, so Cask does not understand, right? But it says to Sithari, brother, we mean you no harm. Leave us in peace and we will not harm you.
Where is my snake friend? Bring him to me.
Oh, he smiles lightly and walks back into the worship shed. And comes out carrying the snake, which is still attempting to bite him. Now, to be clear, one of the worshippers tossed the snake, not this guy. So
Okay.
he's holding the snake right at its head so it can't bite him. And he brings it over to you and says, please, tell him to stop, and I will release him.
Give him to me and he will not harm you.
The snake is projecting fear and anger.
I would like to project calmness and closeness.
Animal handling, please.
Okay. I can't let him die.
Okay, the snake is confused, but it stops snapping. So Pulp and Drop, the frog priest,
Yeah.
sets the snake gently around your shoulders. You can feel his acolytes loosening their grip. They're still surrounding you, and they still have their hands like on your shoulders, but you're not being physically restrained anymore.
Okay.
I'm afraid, my friends, that I cannot tell you where our cow is. That sacrifice is very important. It's a very, very special ritual set specifically on this day. I'm afraid I can't get another worthy sacrifice in time. It's switched to common, so all of you understand. Zerg,
Okay.
Zerg, you're seeing all this. What are you doing back there?
I was about to ask how far away is this? This is outside the place where they just were, right? So I
Yeah,
would
so
get
they're like in the
I'd hear
center of
all of
the.
this.
Yeah, you. Mhm.
Okay. So I'd just like to stay here, and just point at him again and message
To which one?
don't
Because
trust them.
before you,
The main guy.
the big guy. Uh,
The
so you haven't spoken to him yet.
mm,
Because the one you talked to is the one that was talking with Hi.
right. Okay, yeah, I'd like to yeah, I'd like to message the priest
Okay.
and say hey, I told your friend this already, but he brushed it off. He clearly wasn't concerned with your friend with your town's safety, but these guys here that you're protecting aren't friendly at all. They're gonna try and kill you to get back that cow. Don't listen to them.
It turns and looks in your general direction. And
How would it know I'm there though?
you just messaged to him. Does message
He
say you
doesn't
remain
show him
hidden?
though. Does it not?
I don't know. What does it say?
Probably need to do a stealth check before you.
Yeah, I don't know
It
how
just
you.
says you point. It just says you point a finger at the creature and you message it, and it can hear you. It can cast through solid objects.
So,
It doesn't have to follow a straight line.
okay.
I'd assume it doesn't necessarily mean they can see me.
Well, yeah, and I'm not
Depends how you
saying
play.
it can see you. So I did a
But know where I'm
I
coming
just
from, yeah.
yeah, I did a perception check there. Because it hears you. It's doing its own checks and it is aware that you exist and you're in that vicinity, but it still can't see you.
Right.
It looks in your general direction, um, and says, "I'm more inclined to trust the monster that walks into our midst than the one that hides in the bushes. Come out."
I'm just gonna message him again and say I'm hiding because she threatened me earlier. She looked at me like she wanted to kill me. I fear for my safety and for all of yours.
God, hi.
I know, I really screwed up there.
He looks between the two of you. He looks to Cass and says, "Do you mean your friend Harm?"
No, not at all. I got his back. He saved me from the water. I'm cool with that guy. I think he just misinterpreted the look I gave him earlier.
She lies. They all lie.
You know, I think we are supposed to be working together. Just a little point I'd like to make here.
Well, I just tried to murder them all, and I had no backup. So
It's almost like you snuck ahead all by yourself.
Yeah.
Pulp and Drop's like, "You are not going to murder us in our own place of worship, friend."
doesn't stop me from trying.
Clearly. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
So we can't see the cow?
No.
No.
I'm not about to let a stranger who walks in risk my sacrifice, much less when he's accompanied by someone hiding in the bushes, trying to see conflict between them, and a Yuan-Ti that has decided that we're his enemy.
I would like to okay, so
Right.
Casket, I'm talking draconic. Ask him what kind of sacrifice would be worthy of trading for the cow. Because they're using it as a sacrifice or offering. So what kind
Okay.
of alternative?
Okay. Hey, so is there something else we could provide you to sacrifice instead of the?
Well, it would need to be a creature of approximately the same, at least size, a good 150 pounds, 200 pounds, something medium-sized. Here's the thing. Cows are really kind of ideal because their domestic nature makes them easier to handle during the ritual.
So a sentient creature would not be okay?
Oh, no, I don't care if they're, hang on. I can't remember what his alignment was.
Well, he's
Can I
got his
message
chaotic
Sweets?
evil, so...
Yeah, he's like, no, the sentient's perfectly acceptable.
Oh my god, Casket.
Perhaps we should use your snake friend. He's talking
How
about.
dare you?
He's talking. Okay, he's talking to Cass, and he's referring to Sithari.
Can I hear that?
He is speaking to. He's speaking in common now, so yeah.
Yeah, I can hear him. How dare you? I'll rip your throat out.
Can I message Sathari and say, hey, you wanna kill these guys?
I'll just be like, certainly, murder them all. Shoot the blue one. That's
Am I
the
allowed to?
priest.
Am I allowed to
Blue.
initiate combat then and just shoot him with
Yeah,
my
you've
bow?
got a bow.
Okay,
Yeah,
hang on.
I do have a bow.
If we're going into combat, let me.
Then I'd get stealth. Bam.
Hang on.
We can kill them.
If we're in combat, let me just throw up a basic map.
Yes, that helps.
Okay, so I said there were 4 worshippers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
5 outside.
yep. And 1 priest. The head priest. We can do this, guys. Hi, Cass, you've got to help this time. Don't you dare run away.
You do realize I've already lost health and I have yet to heal myself.
Wow,
You're fine.
that's what you get for trying to jump across some rocks. You're obviously a noob.
Fuck you.
Okay, will you guys drop your tokens on here, please?
How?
I mean, how do I do that?
So in the journal, you click your name, like at the words, and drag it out.
Oh.
Oh,
Can we assume that can we assume there are trees and tents around here?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay. Okay.
I wasn't anticipating. I should have anticipated y'all fighting everything.
How do I drag the thing on there?
You click
on your name.
on the actual words where it says Cass.
Casket.
Like at the.
Yeah, where it says your name.
It just moved. That just moves the box around.
No. Go into your journal next to where you do messages. You know, at the top right, there's a options.
Yeah, under the character sheet.
No, in the actual journal, where it has the list of everything.
Where you open it.
Like that.
Just click your photo, and drag it on the thing. That's what I did. Is that wrong?
There we go.
Whoa.
How'd you
have lost a bit of health.
So sorry, you had a token. I made one for you.
The same way we have done it. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Why didn't that take? Okay, hang on. I swear to God, I made one for you and everything. It's annoying. Okay. Hang on.
Oh, there I am. How'd
Yeah.
you do that?
I pulled it. Hang on, I gotta set it up.
Okay.
No, you're not Subtech. You're Sathari.
Mm-hmm.
HP. Hi, go ahead and enter in what your HP is if it's not already updated on your token.
I'll do
So
my
it's
Yeah.
updated.
Oh, okay.
It's updated. It says
Awesome.
Did you say 9?
How do I
9.
check?
Wow, that's so low.
How do you make your
Because I
HP
took all
go
that
up?
damage.
What was that, Mez?
What can you do to get more HP, Vic?
Heal,
Level.
rest,
Heal. Get some
Yeah.
potions. You
rest.
guys could have bought potions.
No.
They're so expensive.
Okay, so I said there were 5 huts. So let's do
So there are 9 enemies in total. Come on, we got this.
that you can see.
Oh, actually, can I ask what happened to the frog that was bitten by my little snake? Is he out or
Um,
Is he damaged?
yeah?
Damaged property?
Damaged property.
oops.
He was exiled for that dishonor.
He looks okay.
What does that mean?
He's fine.
It means he looks
Damn it.
okay. I mean, he took a snake bit him. You can see some holes in his neck. I mean, you're not sure if that hurt him a lot or just a little bit or
Okay.
what.
Damn. Alright, we can't see the
Interesting.
health anyway.
Rip. Well.
Okay, there are your huts.
Okay.
Okay, so he's standing here. He has several of the worshippers around Sathari already. Zerg, you're hiding out here. Cass, you were like right there-ish. Sound okay? And then there was one next to you. Kirk, stop it. And the others were like around, but they haven't, they're not right on top of you. Okay,
I got this.
so
Initiative? Do we roll initiative?
let me open my initiative tracker.
Do I get to sneak attack? Like, attack him first and then do it?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
Since it's completely unexpected.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, let's start roll for initiative.
Oh. Oh no, I got 15. That was you, 3.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have to roll for all of these guys.
Rip.
Have fun with that.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna roll for each type. And they're gonna go at this. So all the blue guys are gonna go one after another when their type roll comes in.
That makes it easy.
Yeah.
And for some... Oh, did I not click my thing? Fuck me.
Oh, I should get a lower one. Unlucky.
Oh. Fuck.
Okay. So that is not what I wanted, but it was 7. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Okay. So, Mess, you are going first. What are you doing? You are still hidden, so you'll have advantage.
Yes, uh yeah, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the guy who is next to Sathai.
You can actually click and hold to create a little circle, so you can tell me which one. Do you see that?
This one.
Okay.
Do you see mine?
Yes.
Yep, I see it.
Got it.
Okay. So
What are you doing?
advantage.
Mhm.
I'm shooting him with an arrow.
Okay. 17. Great.
Yeah.
That will hit. Give me a damage roll.
Do it. Fucking murder him.
That's 6 total. Do I get to another one because I'm sneaky?
You get to give me your sneak attack roll.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Which, so yeah, you added d6 because you were stealth.
Oh no. So 7 damage total.
He is not looking good, but now you have revealed your position. So you have 30 feet of movement and a bonus action remaining.
Whoa. 30 feet and a bonus action. Look at that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna stealth around here.
Okay,
As
so
my
you
bonus action
yeah
is
you
stealth.
you can move 6 and then use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah, so I'm stealth here.
Okay.
Does Sathari get a bonus action?
Hang on.
Because I told him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you need to give me a stealth roll if you're gonna hide.
Alright, so I have to do that. Okay.
Okay, so stealth is 17. You need to turn your advantage
Turn that off.
disadvantage off. Yeah.
Yep. Do it again.
No, you're fine. We'll take the first roll. It's 17. Uh,
Okay.
Hey, what are y'all throwing? Okay, so Sathari, you messaged him before you attacked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I told him.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you
kill him.
you may participate in surprise round as well.
Okay, so do I just use a normal attack then?
Whatever you would do.
Okay. I would like to um actually can I
What's he
grapple the
throwing?
weakened guy that Mets attacked to use him as a shield?
That will be a
Fucking
strength.
hell.
That'll be a strength contest.
Just
Okay,
kill
so do
him.
I just roll strength?
Mhm.
Oh,
Would you an 8? Jesus. All right. So he's one of the worshippers.
he surely has weak strength, surely.
He does have
Oh,
weak
yeah.
strength. What did he roll though? Yeah, no. So you are able to grapple and restrain him. That is your action. You have some movement and a bonus action. What do you do?
Okay, so I can.
So
So
if you're trying to use him as a shield, what we'll do is
Yeah.
we'll call that partial cover. So as long as you have
Okay.
him successfully grappled, you will have a +2 to your AC.
Oh, nice. So that puts me at 18.
Oh, I forgot about AC.
So that'll.
So-
Are you moving or is that your turn?
I think unless right, so because I use that as my attack, I can't attack or I can't use a cantrip, right?
Unless you have a cantrip that specifically says it can be used as a bonus action, you cannot.
I don't think I have that.
There's only a couple of them. I don't think you do either.
Yeah.
Is he ready for a nap, hun?
Yeah. If I move, I will take an opportunity of attack, right?
Well, if you move, they may choose to. Yes.
Can I ask you a
Is that
question quickly?
any movement or?
What's your question, real quick, sir?
If they do an opportunity attack, do they still have to get above your AC for it to hit, or does it
Yes.
automatically hit?
It still has to be above your AC if they choose to do it. So
Right,
to use an opportunity attack, they have to use their reaction. And once they've used it, that's
Right.
gone. Now, Sweets, the way it works
Right.
is, so if we're talking about this guy, you could move completely around him, and as long as you stay within his range, his sphere of influence, you will not provoke an opportunity attack. But you
Right.
will when you step outside of it. So if you were to go here, you would not provoke an opportunity attack from the one on top, but you would provoke an attack from the one on bottom.
Could I move one step to the left then? Would that
Mhm.
provoke anything?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, that's what I do. And I think I will end my turn there.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so top of the order, Cass.
I would like to cast my cure wounds on my.
Okay.
Do I click the name of the ability?
Yeah, you click the spell on your spell sheet.
You got this, Cass. Woo!
This is cast at what level?
Cast. Okay, so you could cast spells at a higher level if you have the spell slot for it. So you're going to cast it at a level 1. You gain 9 health.
Nice.
I'll put you at full, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just about. Actually, your max is 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't exceed that.
We-
Okay, are you going to move?
No, I'm good here.
Okay, so next is the acolytes, the green frogs. This one is going to actually this one here, this guy is going to move over to the other side. Oh, he's going to move to there, and then he and his buddy are going to attempt to restrain you, Cass. So
nice.
that is going to be a strength contest.
You can do it, Cass.
So the strength saving.
Just a pure strength. Now he's going to get advantage because he's got a friend helping him.
Fuck.
Give me a strength.
You can.
It is
Oh, that's
rough.
fun.
There, nope. It's 15. He wins.
Oh,
So only they rain down on top of you, and they're trying to get you to stay in one place, and it's a struggle. But between the two of them, they are able to restrain you. This one, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy, he is gonna protect the other guy, and this one knew someone was in the area down here, so he's going to look for mess. I'm going to give him a perception. What was your stealth roll, sir?
Let me go up 17.
Okay,
You probably say.
probably.
Plus, hopefully.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. So he did not.
Advantage.
I need to turn that off on him. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, he did not. He did not see you.
Cool.
No.
And that was his turn. Was figuring it out, looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is the worshipper's turn.
Okay, shit.
The injured one is going to attempt to get away, so he is
Okay,
going
do I
to.
need to throw?
So it's going to be another strength check.
Okay. fucking do it. Just gotta believe.
2.
Fucking. If you don't do it, then
Okay, hurry up
it's
and load.
concerning. Click it.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. He got a 2.
I was clicking on bio, not talk. Okay, so I got this.
Strength. Come on. You are able to keep him in place. This one is concerned about his friend, and it doesn't want to harm it. So, um,
Am I allowed to talk to them?
yeah, you have a well, yeah, I mean that's a free action. And it says,
Give us
release
the
him!
cow, you disgusting toads.
Release him!
Give
It,
us the cow.
it's not sure what to do, and it looks back to the big guy and just stands there trying to figure it out. He's not very smart.
Cows,
This
I tried.
this one is more aggressive, and it steps to the side to attempt to hit you. It is going to be at disadvantage. Or actually, it's not going to be a disadvantage because you're getting +2 AC.
Okay.
Okay. Rolled an 8,
Oh,
and it
get
misses.
redneck.
It misses you.
I stick my tongue out at it.
That guy moves, and that is their turn. Next is Pulp and Drop,
Okay, this is dangerous.
which is his name, by the way. It's Pulp and Drop.
Yeah, I saw the name. He's fucking huge, though. I was not told about his size.
Fat boy.
He's like twice the size of the others, or 3 times even.
He just eats a lot of
What
cows.
the fuck is that?
Mistake. You're fine.
What just
Oh.
happened? That's what we have to face later.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
so
You're
scary.
fine. You're
Just came
fine.
out of the bushes.
No.
Fuck us all up.
Okay. Pulp and Drop is going to.
Pulpy.
He's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Even with me
Unlucky.
taking his friend hostage.
Use
You're a
ruthless.
bad leader.
So he is going to unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature within range. It only needs to hear him. You will have to. He's going to cast it on Sathari, who must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, that's good. It means you can be too dumb to understand it. Surely.
That is enough. So you are not stymied by his slanders.
Yes. Thank you.
Nice.
When
Your
he
mother's a toad.
when he sees that that does not work, he remains in place. Actually, you know what? He steps back inside the hut to take partial cover. He's kind of hanging outside the door.
Is he upset that his spell didn't work?
No.
That I called his mother a toad?
Nope.
Well, he's no fun.
Sathari.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I would like to attack the guy who's directly south at the bottom of me.
Okay, are you trying to hold on to this guy?
Yes.
Well, holding on to him
I need
is...
another strength.
Okay, so tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. Because I don't know exactly how the rules work for, like, grappling someone while you're trying to hit someone else, because usually grappling them is an action.
But I'm grappling with my tail.
I will
not my hand.
allow you to continue to hold him. On his turn, he can struggle to get out. Um,
Okay.
but you will be attacking anything else at disadvantage because you're otherwise occupied.
Okay, so am I disadvantaged now, even though I don't have to move?
Yeah, so if you attack this guy, it's a disadvantage because you're holding the other dude.
Alright, disadvantage. Disadvantage. And, so I see on my, like, passive abilities, it says fighting style, two-weapon fighting. When you
Mm-hmm.
engage in two-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, what does that do exactly?
So normally if you use two weapons, you get to do one attack and then you add your weapon modifier to it. And then the second attack is just the base damage of the weapon. Because you have this style, you're allowed to add your attack modifier to both of them.
Oh, nice. Okay, so,
Okay, so you rolled an
I can
18
add
and
plus.
you rolled an 18 and a 23, which is
Yep.
what we're going to use. Um,
Okay.
okay, hang on.
Alright, that's alright.
You're sorry, an 8 and 11. So the 8 will miss, the 11 will hit. So give me 1 damage.
Do I do my
Yeah,
damage
1
now?
damage roll, please.
Um, is it a D8 or D6?
Mm,
8. 6.
are you using your hand axe or your scimitar? It doesn't matter. It's a d6 plus
Oh,
3.
yeah, plus 3 slashing. D6.
So 4 damage.
Ugh. Can I... Actually, I'm going to decide to use my... What is it? My passive ability Action Surge. I can do that because it's a bonus, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I get another attack then.
Great.
I would
What
like
the
to
fuck?
attack the same guy with the scimitar.
Okay, what I was going to say is you're restraining a dude. I don't know if you can use both. I'll let you do it
Oh,
this time, but after this turn, if you're still holding him, you can only use one weapon. I mean, you're
okay.
um, for now though. I'll let you have it. So 13 and a 10. The 13 will hit.
Okay.
So 1 more damage roll.
Ooh. Oh,
Nice.
he's got to be dead now.
So that
I
was
mean, it
9.
hits.
No, critical damage roll is not the same as a critical attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Woo! And I think I'll just stay here.
Okay. Um. Okay, I'm really sorry. I have to pee really bad, and I've been
It's
holding it.
alright.
Give me 2
Okay.
minutes.
Wonderful.
Okay. Zerg.
So, I can do my movement and then my bonus action and then my actual action, right?
You do them in any
Okay,
order.
so I'd like to do my movement and
Okay.
go. Wait.
You can also do part
So
of
I'm
your
here.
movement. You don't have to use it all at once. Like you can move a little bit, attack,
No,
and
I'm
then
gonna.
hide.
Okay. I'm gonna use it all. So I'm gonna go 1. It doesn't want me on the edge, but I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Okay.
And then use my dash.
Okay. So that
And
is
go.
your bonus action, right?
Yeah, my bonus action and go
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And am I able to see any of them?
Um.
Like, am I able to see this random guy over here? What's the line
Yes.
of sight looking like?
You can totally see him. I just decided.
I feel like
Surely if it's a tent, it's like slanted upwards to a middle.
I'm gonna give you to that corner. So anyone to the right of that line. So you can get the
Oh,
To the
sorry.
right.
Yeah, so you can get those
Okay,
3 green guys. You can see Pulp and Drop, although he's half hidden.
Right. I
damn.
don't have anything to burn his tent down, so that's a shame. I'm just gonna attack this dude over here.
Okay.
Who's restraining Cass? It's a good choice.
Okay. So are you gonna use your your arrow 12? That'll hit. Roll damage.
Cool.
6
Nice.
plus what?
4.
+2,
Oh, +2.
I think. Yeah. +2 piercing.
Okay.
Do I
He.
need to do another sneak or no?
Yeah, you do get a sneak damage on that.
Okay. So 11 damage total.
He's surely dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Woo. Now, does that mean
Wow,
Cass
thanks,
is now
sir.
free?
Well, the other
Start
one,
getting fucked.
the other one is still holding him.
But surely.
Okay. That your turn. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. No, never mind. You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm done.
Okay. Cass, you have one still holding you.
Okay, let me look. Give me a second.
Doesn't she get a free?
Bash him with a warhammer.
Break off your arm. Look into his soul.
The S means that I have to be able to move, right?
You have to have at least one hand free to gesture.
And if he's restraining me, do I have any hands?
I'm gonna say because both of them restrained you that you have one hand.
Okay. I would like.
Strength check.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it depends. Are you gonna try and hit him? In which case you'll have.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
want to cast my guiding.
Okay, so here I'm gonna tell you what your options are. All right. So if you attempt to hit him, I will give you advantage because it's hard to miss something that's on top of you. But you will still be grappled. You know, you trying to get out of his grasp is one action. Attacking him is an action. You can only do one.
Yeah, I want to attack him.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
Kill him and then you can fight his dead body off you.
let's see it.
Yep.
A
Oh,
9,
nice.
9 to hit, which is not enough.
What? But you got 22, right?
Oh, you're right, because she disadvantage. She has disadvantage.
Yeah,
You're correct.
everyone-
Yeah, no, that hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that one do?
Hit him.
What does that one do again? Can you click it? Show it for me.
Click it. Click it.
Hold
good.
on! Give me a second. I'm slow.
Well, we knew that.
Oops.
No.
haven't
The
been
the little speech bubble.
God.
So slow.
Shut up.
Oh my god, you are so mean.
This is pure anger.
I don't know what I'm clicking.
Okay, hang on.
Click on your life.
Oh, that's weird. It's not showing up. There, see, you were fine. It's not behaving. Okay. A flash of light streaked towards a creature of choice within range. On a hit, he takes 4d6 radiant damage. Jesus. And the next
Jesus
attack
Christ.
roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Should have saved this for the boss.
Okay, so that's going to be one of your spell slots high. So I'm bumping you down to 2. You have 2 left.
Radiant
Um,
damage? Does that mean it hits multiple people in the area?
4d6, please.
Damn.
Is High gonna get hit by radiant?
She's fine. It's targeted, so she's okay.
Right, okay.
You remember how to do the DC?
I'm work. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You can also type /r space 4d6. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay,
Only
10. That'll kill him.
Yeah. Nice job.
Thanks.
Okay, so you still have your movement and a bonus action.
Nobody's near you. So you get away.
No, I'm good. I'm fine here.
Oh.
Do you? Okay.
Okay.
Next is the acolytes. This one is going to take out Cass if he can.
If you can.
Well, that's going to be a modifier to everything, right? He is going to cast.
Ooh, he's got spells.
He does.
Hi, throw your arm at him.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame. What? Okay, so he's going to. Oh, put it on it. Nice. Okay, so for Sacred Flame, you have that, I think, actually.
I do.
You have to succeed on a Dex save
Easy.
or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Come on.
So I
you got
click
this.
Dexterity save. You have to get a 12 or higher.
Oops, I didn't
5.
roll it.
All right, so you got a 5, so you missed.
No,
so-
we're gonna redo that.
He did 8 damage. Now, are you vulnerable to radiant damage?
I have no idea.
Okay, hang on.
Clearly, she needs to re-roll anyway. That rolled.
Raised from the dead as a being of undeath, you count as an undead creature for all spells and abilities that affect the undead. You are immune to disease and treat exhaustion as if it was 1 level less. Don't need to eat or breathe. Ingest food and drink if you wish. Okay, so I think you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Because normally, like, radiant damage could have doubled against undead, but I think it doesn't say about invulnerability, so you're okay.
Okay.
So that's that guy. This one is going to step 2, 3, 4 over here, and he is going to cast a spell on Pulp and Drop. He is going to cast. He's going to cast Sanctuary. So he is warded Pulp and Drop against attack. So until the spell ends, which is a minute, or until this guy dies or loses concentration. No, or until this guy dies. Oh no, just a minute. For the next minute, anytime you attack that warded creature, you have to make a wisdom save first, and if you fail, you have to attack someone else.
Okay. How do we know what's a minute?
So every round of battle is 6 seconds.
Oh, shit, that's fast.
This guy,
Basically, he's invincible for a long time.
this guy down here is
Killing him.
still looking for the guy that was back there. So give him a.
Good job, Mez.
Hell yeah.
And he has not found anything.
So he's just looking in the
Dumb.
bushes while he's
That's his action. Why do I have 0 on him? Oh, because I messed up the. Okay, sorry. Hang on. No one else has taken any damage, right? None of the other frogs.
No.
I don't think so.
Just the ones
Nope.
that are dead, obviously. No. Except for my one that I've got grappled as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a. Gotta fix the token. Okay, so he cannot find you. And he decides to walk back to the group. He can get about, let's say, that far.
Nice.
So next is the worshippers.
Do I need to do another strength check?
Yeah, so you're going to need to do a strength check to try and hold on to the one that you're holding. He's going to try and get out.
Oh, that was
So we'll take the 14, because it would have been the first roll. He got a 13, so he is unable to escape. The next one, he's going to attack. And he is going to use his scimitar. What's your AC?
16, but
8.
18 with the plus.
Okay,
2.
so he misses. This guy is going to come up behind you, and now you are.
Disadvantage, right?
Well, you're actually not flanked because the one that would be flanking you, you're holding on to.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you know what? That guy should have had advantage because you're busy grappling something. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, because okay, sorry. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, he is going to also attack.
Okay.
Okay. And he also misses. Now it's time for pulp and drop.
Shite. Stay in your tent, you toad face. I'm so good.
He is going to step out and step away. Where's the he is going to command them, don't let them follow. And he disappears completely from view.
Oh my god.
Shit, he's gonna come up behind me and take me.
No, he's gonna try and
Just
do something.
kidding.
Uh,
Oh, he just killed these other weird cunts.
oh, I accidentally removed him from the initiative.
Language.
Okay, so it is Sithari's turn.
Okay. I would like to attack the guy on the side. This one.
I'm sorry, which one?
You can see.
Point at it.
Yes, yes. Sorry, I missed it. Okay. Yep.
Here.
So you're gonna. Yeah. Okay. So then you can use one attack, right? Because you're
Alright.
busy holding the dude.
Well, my first attack.
Yeah, 16. So that will hit.
Yep. And
Roll damage.
yeah, do I get any extra because I'm just thinking if I've got two hands and using one weapon, wouldn't I get something extra with it?
No.
Or is
So
it
the thought here is that you're using essentially instead of two arms to hold a man, you're holding him with your tail and arm.
okay.
So you have one arm free.
Oof.
So 4 plus 3.
What? So when I rolled that, what does it mean when it says 16 scimitar plus 5? Like what is
That means that you had a plus 5 to hit. So the
okay.
plus 5 is like, and if you hover over the 16, it tells you that you rolled 1d20 plus 3 strength plus 2 proficiency. So you actually rolled an 11 and then added 3 and 2.
See. Anyway, so my 4 damage plus
3.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
7 damage. I don't think that's enough to kill him, unfortunately.
Nope. Zerg.
So I'd like to move over here
Mm-hmm.
and attack this dude.
Okay, you have advantage because you are still hidden.
Cool.
Wait, did you hide at the end of your last turn?
I just dashed
No,
over
you didn't.
here.
Okay, so you're not hidden. You would not have advantage unless you hide first and then move.
So if I was already hidden and then I move, does doing dash and movement unhide me then?
Dashing normally would unhide you. Moving does not.
So okay, so I was unhidden by that dash.
Last time around, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll just move here and you know what? Yeah, I'll use my bonus action, which so I'm hidden and then
Okay.
move here.
Okay, so give me a stealth roll.
Okay, I'll just go back.
I mean, it's going to tell me if he can see you. Okay, so
Okay.
his passive perception is higher than your stealth was that time. So
Mhm.
when you approach him, he will see you.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Cut his arms
So I can
off.
just hit him.
Okay, give me your attack. Rapier 19, that'll hit. What's your damage?
Nice.
6 plus.
2.
And you will not get the sneak attack damage roll because you were not hidden enough.
Yeah.
Cass.
Okay, let me look. Give me a sec.
You got your warhammer now because you got your hands free.
Yeah, I have my warhammer. I'd like to cast inflict wounds on that guy that's like dying.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so do you want to spend a spell slot on these guys?
Yeah, I don't care.
To make it clear, you have 2 spell slots, and once
Don't
you
do
use
it.
them, all you have left is cantrips, and you have not touched the big bad guy.
Big boy is
Fine.
coming back and he's gonna.
I mean, the only reason I would even say it is because you're a newer player. Otherwise, I would have just taken it.
You're a dumb noob. And don't
No.
do it.
That's
All
so
right,
rude.
then I'll do sacred flame on
Okay.
that.
So that's a dex save. Go ahead and click it. Okay, DC 13. On which one? The one next to you?
The one, yeah, diagonal. Yeah.
Alright, so he's got to do a DC 13 dex. And he is going to dodge it.
Ooh.
You have a bonus action and movement.
So bonus action, like I could hit him with my war.
No.
No, then what's a bonus action?
Attack.
I wonder what you can do with your bonus.
It's like you haven't been listening forever.
Wow.
She never does.
Sorry.
So a bonus action is like a lesser action. Okay, so
You can shout at him.
and it would be if you have a specific ability that allows you to do it. It looks like
All right,
Shout
then
at him
I'll
and
just
hope he gets
do
scared.
nothing. I'll just end my.
now it's the acolyte's turn. The one near you is going to attack you, and he is going to return the favor and also cast Sacred Flame. So I need a dex save.
Okay.
You can do it.
Only 12.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you also dodge. The one down here is going to attack Zerg.
Wonderful.
Actually, you know what? He's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Ooh.
What an idiot.
Five. He's still wounded then.
Yeah.
Not heavily.
And this one in the back, he is going to take a couple steps, and he is going to cast Sacred. Well, actually, no, he's going to come here, and he's going to attack Sathari.
You bitch.
Uncalled for.
And he is going to use Sacred Flame because you will gain no benefit from cover with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So another DC 12, please. Give me a dex save.
Okay. Don't fail me.
And he's going to do 2 damage.
Oh no. 2 damage. I'm so hurt, Frogman.
Now it's the Worshipper's turn. This one is going to strength check to try and get out.
Of course he is.
Just kill him already. Hasn't he died of his
I
wounds
need
yet?
him.
Give me a strength check, please.
Sure.
Yep, he's still stuck.
Overpowered. He's
My
fucked.
strength is really good.
Yeah, you're a fighter. It should be. Okay,
How much
this
is it?
his strength is a +3. Okay, so this guy, the next guy, he's going to attack with his scimitar.
Damn, these people suck.
They're all priests, though. These guys are like all acolytes.
They're all
and priests.
worshippers, yeah.
Yeah, they're all shit.
Where's the big dog?
Ran off. Cass probably looked at him.
So, yeah, he's going to miss, and the other one is going to do the same thing.
And miss.
Probably.
They won't all miss.
Missed.
Okay. And, yeah, okay, that's their turn. And, okay, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so I'll just finish off the guy that I wounded last turn. Just the guy here.
Okay. That'll hit.
That hits right, yep.
Mhm.
And a D6.
Is it a d6 +3?
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
Super dead. Woo! Okay, we haven't got much longer.
Are you going to move, or are you staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Zerg.
Am I able to, like, use my bonus action and stealth in this position, or is this just impossible?
So, if you want to try and hide, you have to explain to me how you are hiding. You know, like, it has to make sense. Once you're hidden, you can move pretty freely, but you have to get hidden in the first place.
Throw some dirt in his
Right.
eyes. And then run away.
Let me just check something. Is dancing lights a bonus action by chance?
Unless it says a bonus action, and I don't think it is.
Where would it say that?
It usually says once per turn as an action, or it'll tell you what your casting time is.
Oh, one action. Not doing that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use my whatever the ability, like, bonus action is called, that gets me out of combat, like the area.
Disengage.
Yeah. So can I move over here?
You can move 6 steps, and you are able to move through another creature's square.
Oh.
You just can't go on top of it. I mean, you just can't stop there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'll go here. and
Mhm.
then uh, and then use some more movement I have and go 1,
More
2,
movement?
3.
No, you used your
Instead
bonus
I have my
action.
normal movement.
You have your normal movement, but
Like,
you used your bonus action to disengage, so you don't have the ability to dash this turn.
is this not just this is just my normal movement though, right?
Wait,
I
okay,
still have that, right?
so you used your
Just
normal.
normal movement.
Okay, you have normal movement, and then you have your bonus
Yeah.
action. Now you can use your bonus action.
So I used my bonus action.
You used it to disengage, so you cannot use it to dash.
But I can just move normally, right?
Yeah, you moved your 6 spaces. You can do those.
I can do what I just moved, did that count as that, or do I still have 6 more?
No, that counts as your regular movement because you used your bonus action to disengage. You
Right,
do
okay,
not
so
have,
the
yeah.
disengage doesn't have movement.
No, it just allows you to step away.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna get my bow and shoot this guy here.
Okay. I'm going to give him partial cover because Cithari's kind of in the way.
Yes. Don't you dare
Lucky.
hit me. Oh, I've got a shield. It should be fine.
So
So that'll hit.
Who though?
Cool.
Who will that hit?
It hits his target.
Okay.
so 6 damage total.
Nice. Plus.
Okay.
Oh no, 4 plus.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cass.
Nice one, Alf.
Alright, I'm gonna
Can
hit
I-
him with my
I want to. Yes, you can hit him with whatever you're going to hit him with.
Go on, tell her what she's done wrong.
No, she hasn't done anything wrong. She just doesn't know what all of her abilities are. And I hate the fact that y'all are in this big fight that she could have literally ended on the first turn and murdered everyone.
Wow. Oh, you let us down.
It's not her fault.
Hi. Look at what you
I
have.
don't
Okay,
Please.
I want you to review this action. Now, you can only do it once per long rest, so use it only when you absolutely need to, right? Because once you use it until you sleep again, you can't use it again. But I just wanted you to be aware you have that.
Jesus.
Damn, that's like a little nuclear bomb.
You literally could have just killed everyone. Like nothing.
Probably us too. Definitely me.
You do a D10. 2 D10s.
Plus
divided
2.
by 2.
No, plus
At least.
it'll be 2d10 plus 2, and it's or divided by 2 if
Divided
they
by
miss.
2
Yeah.
if they get one.
Um,
Which is still a fuck ton of damage.
and I'm sorry I didn't tell you about it earlier. I totally spaced.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
I think you used
Cass
like
is
2
probably
other spells.
crying. Yeah.
Okay,
You just
yeah,
saved it for the
I'll
pop
do
action
that. Radiance of the Dawn.
What?
there. Do it
Okay.
right now. No, save it.
Okay. So you have to
Big
present
gimmick.
your holy symbol of your god, and a magical darkness descends. Tell me where that will be. It's a 30-foot. Let's see. Okay, hang on.
Will that hit
Action.
friendly people?
Yeah.
Each
Is sweet fuck?
each hostile creature within 30 feet of you.
Is it gonna
Oh,
kill
right.
my guy I've got grappled?
It'll
Yes.
hit everyone that she wants it to hit.
Hey Cass, we're best friends.
So give me a 2d10, please. 2d10 plus 2.
Jesus.
Cass?
We've just killed literally everyone.
Cass, are you there?
Yeah.
She did it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
She did that.
Okay,
Cass, you're my
so
friend.
okay, so
Kill slaves.
they need to do their saves. And they both.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so for the green guy closest to you.
Damn, you can kill all of them.
He rolled a 12, which is going to fail, so he is dead.
God, hi. If only you did it at the beginning. I wonder how much damage the boss would have taken. He'd still be alive, I think.
The next closest one will also try and save.
Die.
I love you guys.
That will save, so he will take half damage, which is 7, which is still enough to kill him, barely.
Shit.
Nice. I think he healed.
Proud of yourself.
The next one will be the one in cover from Sithari. Even if he saves, that'll kill him.
He did.
Your cover is dead. The next healthy one is going.
Damn. How come they can't?
He saved. He saved, so he takes half.
Oh.
The other guy, he's gonna die even if he saves,
Why's that?
because he has 3 health and the minimum damage it does is 7. So would you like to describe how you call down the fire of justice on these people?
I pull out my holy symbol and this fiery light comes shooting down and they basically explode and frog guts go everywhere and
Except for that one survivor.
yeah, except for that one.
And he's not looking too great. Now the little snake that's been like chilling out with Sithari, he slides off and starts munching down on one of the frogs.
Oh, thank God.
I thought he was gonna die. Holy hello.
Same. I was going to die.
He's not a hostile
Damn.
creature. Okay, so now it's the acolyte's turn, and he can see that he is clearly toast. But he was also ordered to make you guys stay, so he is going to attack Sithari.
Okay, good luck. Buttercup.
16?
Ooh, he can hit me then. 'cause
Haha!
he's 16,
I
right?
finally hit you! So he does 1d6 plus 1.
Cass has indirectly just caused this.
He does 5 damage.
I just saved us. I don't know what you're talking.
What do you could have
5.
Never in danger.
This
Take-
was a plot to punish me, clearly.
You got to keep your stupid snake.
Yes, that's very good.
Can I kill it?
It's your turn, Sithari.
Like, do you think that all
Go,
3 of us
Sweets.
could, I don't know, like, grapple this guy and take him prisoner? Because he's all by
Do it
himself
yourself.
now.
You certainly
God
could.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, is that what you want to do? You want to grapple him?
Yep, I want to grapple him, break his arm.
Well, if you break his arm, you'll probably kill him.
He's gonna die.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'll just grapple him
Dislocate his shoulder.
and tell everyone to, you know, and I would like to ask you two for your help. Cass, Elf,
Just cut his head
restrain
off.
him.
So, strength check, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll strength check. Let's make him tell us where his boss went.
Alright, he got 14. You are able to restrain him. That is your action. Are you
I
going to...
don't want to do anything else.
Okay, Zerg, are you going to
Except
attack?
for call for help.
So,
I'd
if...
like to.
If-
Attack? What are you doing?
Well, I'm giving them both an opportunity to attack. If neither of them wants to, then we'll drop out of initiative.
Okay.
I would like to.
You're going to attack him?
I'd like to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't do
And
it.
with my bare hands, I would just like to punch him in the face.
Okay.
Okay, so that is an unarmed attack. You are not proficient in unarmed, so give me just a straight up d20 plus strength.
Sorry, what?
A D20.
D20.
Yeah, D20 plus strength. So that's going to hit, and unarmed or improvised is going to be a D4 of damage.
Oh, don't kill him.
That will kill him.
Oh my
Yay.
god!
That was the plan.
And now you are out of initiative.
Congratulations, we slaughtered a whole village.
No,
And we
the
still
dude
don't
got
have
away.
the cow. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even have a cow anymore. We gotta like sniff. Sathari, sniff the floor.
So,
Find the cow.
are y'all gonna like
I would like
check
I would
things
like
out?
to eat a corpse to regain my strength.
That's not how this game works.
Oh, let's loot them. I want to loot the dead bodies.
Yes. I was
Good
going to
idea.
say that after
What
I've
a- what a
eaten
great
on the
idea.
tin.
We'll loot everything. Let's go inside their village's tent and loot everything they own.
Exactly.
Okay,
After
so
I've
Bam.
we're looting then? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Especially the religious tent that the boss.
Yeah, is this the religious tent? They have all their
Yes.
prized possessions.
Okay, so are y'all investigating that first?
Yes. Can I
Hell
please
yeah.
defecate on their shrine?
No, I think it's
Uh,
valuable. Wait. Nah, can we investigate this first before he does anything that's too extreme?
okay, so we're gonna have everyone. Is everyone looting? Is that the
Yes.
plan?
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I would like all of y'all to make an investigation check. I will use the best one to determine what you find.
Someone get a good one, please. Oh fuck yes.
Oh,
Sweet.
thank God.
We both
Thank
suck.
God. Yeah, they go for high. Okay.
Okay, so a 20, so that's good.
Surely, so we get something decent. A good subway.
Okay, so you are going to get. Uh,
What's an 86?
I'm rolling on a chart. Okay, so each of you is going to get 8 Electrum.
What is that?
Okay, you're each getting. Oh, that's stupid. That's not good. Hang on. That's not enough money.
Hmm?
Okay, tell you what.
Money.
Tell you what, you guys are each gonna get 20 gold.
Okay.
And you also find.
Can I have
Um,
an 8d20 sword?
No.
No.
You
That's a
you
shame.
also find you find 2 potions of healing, just normal potions. Well, okay,
Each.
actually, hang on. I shouldn't tell you what everything is. That
Yeah, you
seems.
shouldn't tell us what the potions are. Make them random, that's better.
Okay, nix the potion. All right, so 20 gold each. An unknown potion is what I just rolled,
Okay.
and a spell scroll of. Let's say it is a scroll of charm person.
Now, with the
What do
scrolls, does
scrolls
that
do?
mean somebody who's not a mage or caster can use it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you actually found 2 potions, and they are identical to each other. Yeah, 2 potions, a spell scroll, and the gold.
And we don't know what they are.
Right. Now, what of you guys can do a check on it to see if you know?
I can check potions.
Okay. You have a proficiency in alchemy?
I have a proficiency in poison as kit, which I'm pretty sure I read had something about potion, like you can check them.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can add your proficiency to it, so it'll be your, probably a wisdom plus your perception.
Like wisdom and perception.
Well, no, okay, so it's an investigation, right, is what it would technically be. So it's an investigation check, and you can add your proficiency bonus if you haven't already, because you have
Right.
proficiency in that thing.
So 20 plus like 5 is like 5. It says it's for strength.
It's 20, and you'll get an additional 2 proficiency for identifying it. So you know that these are. These are standard healing potions.
Okay.
Okay.
Can me and Mez
Hey,
take
guys.
each then? Well, Cass can't really.
So it'll do. Each potion will do, I believe it's 12 health of healing, or 16. Is it 44? I think it's 44. So it'll be 16 health.
So I would like to take
Hey,
one potion.
hey guys, just pass these potions to me. I've just investigated them and I found that they're poison. I'd just quite like to have them to use on my weapons. Do you mind just passing them over, thanks?
I am resistant to poison. I don't mind. I want them.
Surely I'm able to just persuade him. He's dumb.
Okay, roll a persuasion against his insight. Give me an insight, Sathari.
So... Oh, really?
You believe him. Cass, how about you?
Oh, I'm passing on all this stuff. I just take my gold.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? So okay, so a scroll. So a scroll is something that you can use to cast that spell without spending a spell slot. It takes an action, but anyone can do it.
Yeah, don't you want the scroll?
What's the spell?
Charm person.
It's super
What does
useful.
that mean?
It means to charm or influence a person to do something. Make
Oh,
them like
damn.
you know.
You attempt to charm a humanoid. You can see it must make a wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you're fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends. It regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, it knows it was charmed by you.
You're a
How do we know who
skeleton,
gets
so
it?
you have.
You guys have to decide. Now, when you enter this, one last thing, when you enter the worship tent, you see where the different frogs had been sitting. There's like a prayer rug underneath each of them and like an altar up top where he was preaching. And you see, enshrined in light that has been carefully cut, there's been a carefully cut hole in the top to create light on this object, is a jar of dirt in the middle of the altar.
I would like to immediately smash the dirt.
The jar of dirt
I'd like to.
Yes.
that they were worshipping.
Yes.
Hey,
I would
hey,
like to grab
Safari.
the jar of dirt before he smashes it and take.
Excuse me.
I want the jar of dirt. I want the scroll and the jar of dirt.
Hey.
So, Sweets, because of your acolyte background, you would know that desecrating a shrine or taking things from it can have unforeseen consequences and should not be done willy-nilly without... There's ways to do it without enraging that god.
But I am intolerant of other faiths, so this would be just like, no, this is disgusting.
Okay, so I just want to be clear. What I'm saying is you can hurt yourself doing this if you do not do it right.
Hey, Sathari, don't hurt this dirt. This is literally the most important thing in your entire life that you've ever come across. You need to just protect this with your life.
God, Sotek, to give me his blessing so that I may do his work and defile this shrine of a false deity.
Okay.
I'd like to take the scroll and run out.
You can take the scroll. I was going to give it to Cass.
Can I take it sneakily?
Yeah, she said she doesn't want it, so you took it. And I guess you took
Hell
both
yeah.
the potions too.
And
Okay, so
Doesn't
Cass,
mean
you
anything.
said you were gonna grab the jar of dirt.
Yes, I would like to grab the jar of dirt.
Don't make me kill you.
So you lift the jar of dirt, and it is unusually heavy. The glass of its container is cold to the touch. It has a small tag around it that says, "I've got a jar of dirt," and it has a cork stopper. Give me an Arcana check. It is a jar of dirt.
Congrats.
Woohoo!
Sithari, she has claimed the jar of dirt while you may now dismantle the shrine carefully.
Okay, I would like to dismantle and I would like to. Can I dispel any mysticism, any power there?
Give me a religion check.
Okay. Religion. Is that okay?
You are not going to get hurt while you're doing it.
Okay. What if I do something more extreme?
You are able to dispel the clear protections. That doesn't mean you won't piss off the god, though.
Okay. Because I would seriously like to bring a corpse in there and rip it open along the shrine and then defecate on it.
Okay, I guess we
I'd
need.
like to just.
I
Can I
guess.
go and pick up? Can I go and.
I guess give me a Constitution roll to see if you need to poop.
Before he fucks up everything, can I pick up his snake and hold my knife to it and say, "Leave now, or I will kill this"?
No, you can't do that.
Oh,
You
he's
can.
done it!
You
He's done it!
wouldn't.
Oh.
You,
I've just done it.
you don't do this. You'll make an enemy of me for life if you hurt my snake.
Just leave, and your snake will be completely unharmed.
You're gonna do this for a giant toad god? What's wrong with
Absolutely.
you? Fine then.
Absolutely.
Are you gonna give it back?
Yeah, here's your snake, man.
Fine then. Can I then close the tent and set fire on it?
Yeah.
If you want.
You know he's like 100% gotten away.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
what the fuck's happening? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
What?
random toad guy's just somewhere.
No, the priest is gone. Are y'all gonna like?
He's gone.
Gonna go find that cow?
Well, Cass
Yeah, I
is too
know.
worried about a stupid jar
Wait.
of dirt. And
Why don't
Meth
you
is
just
some
sniff
toad
around for
following
the
it.
cow? Sniff around for the cow.
I
Maybe
can't.
you'll
I'm
find
too
some tracks for it.
emotionally damaged from your threatening of my snake's life.
Just do it. Stop talking.
Fine, I guess. I'm not going to tell you guys though. I would like to investigate the surroundings of where the Toad Lord went.
Okay, give me a perception or an investigation.
Oh,
Either one, whichever you're better at.
well, I just did investigation.
12. You can see tracks going off to the top right.
Okay, I decide to go off on my own. My little snake. We don't need these guys anymore.
I see him and follow him.
No, I'm stealthy. You can't follow me.
You did not hide before you did that. Cass, are you going with?
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'd like to stealth
Okay.
so he doesn't know I'm here.
So are we really just leaving these tents and everything and all those bodies just there?
Yes.
That is just terrible. It's gonna create such stink. Okay, we're not even gonna
It's not our-
bodies. Okay. That dirt isn't your property. Okay, let's go.
Let's just follow this weird snake boy.
Okay. So you guys follow the tracks, and it takes a while. He has really put quite a bit of distance between you and him, which is
Hell yeah.
surprising to you how far he was able to go while you were looting things. Let me pull your tokens out.
It's all black for me, by the way.
Yeah, because I haven't put your tokens on yet. Give me a sec.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So you have entered a swamp.
Oh, yeah.
So the areas with the green outlines, do you see? Stop moving.
No.
You do not see right here, like that green outline, or here?
No.
No.
Okay, hang on.
I see a sort of air. It's like a different color. Hasn't got a green outline though.
Yeah.
Has a black outline.
You see that one?
No.
The top right, top left?
No.
No, that's all black.
Oh, right.
And do you see health bars?
That's so. I'm sorry, I screwed
Yeah, I see
that
some
up.
blue boys and a red boy.
Okay, I'm just gonna draw them again.
Yeah.
So the darker areas, those are bubbling brown, green, seething liquid. Okay.
Okay.
Anything with grass is difficult terrain. So if you are going to walk on there, it's going to take twice as much movement. Okay.
Okay.
So you enter the swamp. You are reasonably sure. Give me a survival check. Let's see how closely y'all were able to track him.
Is that all of us or just?
Well, if all of you are watching, yeah.
Come on, hi.
Oh,
Y'all are pretty sure he went somewhere. Y'all are pretty sure he's to the west of your current position.
Okay.
It is, however, getting more treacherous. What do you do?
I wonder how Dayo's doing.
I mean, I guess do you want to just go over that way and see if we can find him up this path that looks like it could kill us.
I
Yeah.
wonder how Dayo's doing, guys. What would he do?
I'd like to message Cass and just say, hey, do you wanna throw Sathari's snake in one of these pools sometime? Just to see what happens.
If the opportunity presents itself, then yes, we should.
Great idea.
Well, go ahead. Where are you going?
Okay, let's just keep moving this way. Can we go this?
Yeah,
up
move.
Here? Is this?
Move. Okay, so when you stepped
Oh, that's
here,
green. Is that grass?
you stepped here.
I didn't step there.
Yes, you
What are
did.
talking about?
Ju-
I didn't mean.
This mushroom starts to wiggle and screams loudly, screeching. It's deafening. You can barely hear anything beyond your own eardrums banging. Here. They're medium-sized mushrooms.
Damn. What the fuck? What kind of mushroom is this?
So you are within its range and it's just screaming mercilessly. When it does, the turquoise mushrooms near you let out a cloud of gas. And Zerg, you were the one who set this off when you stepped there.
If you insist.
I do.
I didn't move.
Very good.
Uh,
I guess it's
you,
just dexterity save.
no,
Surely.
you breathe in those
I don't get to
spores.
save.
Nope. And you take
How
4
instant is
damage.
this gas?
4 damage.
Oh no. What a shame.
When that happens, you also see the mushrooms here and here. Can y'all see those?
Yep.
Those also let out a puff of gas. And then the mushroom stops screaming.
Puff.
Did you take your 4 damage?
No, I can't click my dude. What is happening?
Weird.
There you go.
I did it.
Oh.
Okay, now what are you doing?
I am just looking at what happens.
Give me a nature check.
Hey, Sathari, you should go have a look what that purple mushroom's doing. Go
Don't
inspect
speak
it.
to me.
I haven't done anything to you. Just go look at it.
You hurt my snake. I'll never forgive you. So what did my nature check do? Can I?
You can see that these poison spore mushrooms, they're not particularly powerful, but they will do 1d4 damage to anyone who is near them when there is a loud sound emitted. Further, you are aware that these mushrooms, these shriekers, will scream whenever you get within a certain range of them, thereby setting off the mushrooms.
Is that because they see you, or can they feel their surroundings? Like, could you conceivably sneak by them without setting them? No.
Let me see. Da, da. No, whenever you're within a certain range of it, it's very good at detecting other creatures.
All right.
I assumed you tell your friends this?
I decide to tell Cass only in Draconic. I'm still very salty about Mez's threatening of my little snake friend. So I decide to tell Cass, hey, those shrieking mushrooms, the red ones, they're setting off the gas shrooms like a trap. So be careful.
Okay, thank you for the information.
That's okay. Anything for a friend.
Am I able to just see that they're like, I don't know what they're saying, but I know they're like communicating with each other?
Yeah, I mean, you know they're saying something.
I know they're saying something, right?
You just don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay. Can I just grapple grapple Sathari, take his snake and throw it into a green pool?
Ooh, no, don't you do that.
I mean, you would have to do a. You want to grapple Sathari, then grab the snake.
No, just take his snake. Well, just take his snake.
Okay, let's.
I
I
don't know,
guess a
strength.
no. That's probably gonna be a dex contest.
And also, if
Sure.
you did that, I would seriously attack you.
Oh my god, you guys.
Like, seriously.
How are we doing on time for y'all?
I'm doing alright.
I
I'm
have
getting
nowhere
a
to
little
be.
sleepy.
Because we haven't even
Yeah.
started the final combat, and that can take a while. So I'm wondering if we should maybe pick it up next week.
Let's go do the final combat if you want, I don't mind.
I mean, it's gonna take a little bit.
Or let's just keep doing the next. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind picking it up next from here.
Okay.
I just take the snake out of his hands and throw it into a green
No,
pool, and then we continue next week.
Snake once and threatened it. You can't just keep doing it over and over again. Come on.
Absolutely, I can.
So tell you what, before you are able to grab him, you hear an evil chuckle, and it emanates through the swamps around you. And it says, Ramanos will end those who defile our faith. And
I
then
didn't get a chance to defile their
then you hear a terrified cow. And that is where we will stop.
Oh, okay. I see.
Your snake is dead.
Don't you dare. Cass, side with me.
You don't understand. I am committed to kill this snake.
Why?
I'm committed to kill you if you kill my snake. This is my companion.
You can't kill me.
I'm gonna name him.
I don't care. Name him now.
Okay, so are you guys going to
Rest.
no. Make sure you write down your loot.
Dangerous.
I put my loot already into my
I
bag.
added my gold. How do I
Yeah,
add the
Gold. How much
jar
gold
of
do I
dirt?
get?
Hang on.
It's
You can
20.
just click plus.
20 gold. We got 20 gold each. There's
If-
one.
Yeah, I added that. Cool.
Hang on.
Oh my god, I can use the scroll to make Sweets kill his own snake.
No, you can't. I'm pretty sure
Surely
you
I
can only
can.
do that on
Is that what it
PC.
means?
No.
On PC.
Now, Hi, for the moment, as far as you know, this is just a jar of dirt. It was on the
Yeah.
middle of their shrine, so
I just entered it as jar of dirt.
it was sitting on their shrine, so, who knows?
Magical jar.
There. Can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
No. See what?
That's what she got.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, cool. Well, we'll pick this up next time.
Nice. Okay. There will be no snake killing.
And I guess Riv will be able to join us.
Yeah, I might do some interim something one-on-one to get him to here.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember to tell him
You
that
want him
I
a
have
big
a
war.
pet snake now and that he has to protect.
And that we have to kill it.
No. Mez, I'll fucking murder you if you touch my snake, okay?
Try and murder
All
me and I'll
right.
kill you back.
Thank you guys for playing.
Thank
It's
you.
alright. Thank you for DMing.
Yeah. We'll
Make
catch
the
you 2 weeks from now, okay? Same time.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Mhm.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.